Previously on Webkinz Big Brother, it was double eviction night in the Webkinz Big Brother house. That's right, house guests, it's double eviction night. And Pete came to power. Congratulations, Pete! At the nomination ceremony, he targeted the ringleaders of the Cucumbers Alliance.
I've nominated you, Penelope, and you, Longneck.
At the veto competition, Oscar won the power. Congratulations, Oscar! But the Cucumbers were not out of the woods yet.
Cucumbers, this is where it gets crucial.
At the veto ceremony, Oscar saved his wife.
I have decided to use the power veto on Longneck.
At the expense of his pop star client.
I have decided to nominate Pokey.
In hopes of evicting Pokey, Longneck and Penelope prevented Cecilia and Pilo from casting a vote. The house guests that will not be able to cast a vote are Cecilia and Pilo. But true colors were shown when Oscar and Longneck voted differently.
I vote to evict Penelope.
I vote to evict Pokey.
And the decision was sent to head of household Pete. We have a tie. Pete, as the current head of household, you now must cast the deciding vote. Penelope was sent packing.
I have decided to vote to evict Penelope.
Penelope, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house. Pilo then came to power. Congratulations, Pilo! Ensuring supposed safety for the terrific three alliance of Pilo, Cecilia, and Pete.
I'm so happy that Pilo won, guaranteeing the terrific three safety.
At the nomination ceremony, Pilo nominated the married couple of the house.
I have nominated you, Oscar, and you, Longneck.
And Longneck devised a plan to save herself.
Wanna make a final two deal?
I'm gonna take you up on your offer.
What about a secret name?
The fabulous chicken casserole zucchinis.
It was then revealed that the Diamond Power of Veto would be in play for the eviction. We are instituting the Diamond Power of Veto this week. Whoever wins the Power of Veto will have the power to rename the nominee themselves. At the veto competition, Longneck sung her way to victory.
Longneck, congratulations.
She saved herself from the chopping block.
I have decided to use the power of veto to save myself.
And used her Diamond Power of Veto privilege to rename the nominee herself.
I'm sorry to do this to you, but I choose Pokey.
And she made it clear that she had flipped sides.
Let it be known that the Cucumbers are no more.
At the end of the night, Pokey was sent packing. Pokey, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house. Tonight, who will win the next head of household competition? Who will they nominate for eviction? Who will win the power of veto, and will it be used to save either of the two nominees? Plus, a special twist is in play that may allow a juror to return to the game for a second chance at winning it all. Then, at the end of the night, another house guest will be sent packing, locking in the final four. This is Webkinz Big Brother! For a record-breaking third time, a unanimous vote has occurred by a vote of 3-0. Pokey, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house. With Pokey out of the picture, I can focus more on my game. I think that I made a very good move by aligning with Cecilia and getting out Pokey.
I'm really sad that Pokey's gone. It's okay though, because I still have my wife Longneck, and we're gonna make it to the end together. She's all that I have now, and I'm all she has.
It's now time to join the house guests for the head of household competition. House guests, it's now time for the next head of household competition to begin. Pilo, as outgoing head of household, you are not eligible to compete. As for the rest of you, this competition is called Throw It In, and here's how it works. You will be throwing a ball into that wreath. If you do not make it in, you will be eliminated, unless all of you don't make it in which we will have to do the round over again. The last house guest standing will be the new head of household. Cecilia, you're up first. Throw. And Cecilia did not make it in. Cecilia, you're out. Long neck, it's your turn. Throw. And you made it in. Pete, it's your turn. You must make it in the wreath to move on. Throw. And you made it in. Oscar is up next. Throw. And you made it in the wreath. That means it's back to you, Long Neck. Throw. And unfortunately, you did not make it that time. Long Neck, you're out. Pete, you're up. Throw. And you did not make it either. Oscar, if you make this throw, you will be the new head of household. Throw. And you made it in, which means congratulations, Oscar. You are the new head of household. So, Oscar holds the power, but does he know what that entails?
What? What's this? So I walk into the living room and it says Pandora's Box, and I am super excited to see what lies ahead. Should I open it? I think I will. You have chosen to open Pandora's Box. By doing so, you now must follow these instructions. Look inside the box. Okay. Take out all of the slides. You now must choose one of the slates of the other 4 house guests, thereby choosing who gets to compete against a former house guest to see who stays in the game? Wow! Remember, by choosing a house guest slide, you put their life in the game in jeopardy. This one. Once the decision has been made, you must leave. Oh.
So, Oscar chose to open Pandora's box, and he chose Pilo's slide. This means that in just moments, Pilo will be facing off against a juror who has already left the game. Let's break the news to the house guests. House guests, I have an announcement to make. Just moments ago, Oscar opened Pandora's box, unleashing a twist into the house. A former juror will be coming to compete with one of you for a chance to get back in the house. But be careful, if you lose, you are evicted immediately. The house guest that Oscar chose to face off against the juror is Pilo.
I honestly have no idea why I was chosen for this, but I'm actually really nervous.
Alright, Pilo, let's find out who you'll be facing off against.
Hey guys.
Blueberry!
Good luck to you, my brother.
You know, I'm very happy that I was not chosen for this competition.
You will be strapped to this railing, Blueberry and Pilo.
Oh my.
Separately, you will both compete to get out of the knot. The house guest who gets out of the knot the fastest will stay in the house, and the other will say bye-bye for good. Do you both understand? Yeah. Then let's get started. Hilo is up first. Go!
Oh, this is tight. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, I got my arm out. Oh, I'm making it. Oh, my leg is stuck. Oh.
And Pilo is out. Blueberry, it's your turn. Go! Oh man. Oh wow. This is tough. Oh, I can't get out. Oh, come on, Blueberry. 1, 2, 3. And Blueberry is out. Join me in the living room, house guests, to find out which one of you will be staying in the game. House guests, please turn your attention to the memory wall. Remember, the house guest with the fastest time will get to stay in the game. The slowest will be evicted. Pilo's time was 24 seconds. Blueberry's time was 22 seconds, which means, Blueberry, congratulations, you are staying in the Webkinz Big Brother house. I'm really excited that I won this competition. It really gives me an extra edge to go into the final 5. And of course, that means, as of this moment, Pilo, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house.
Bye guys, I'm gonna miss you all.
Bye, Pila. I'm gonna miss you too.
Hello, Pilo!
Hey, Sally.
So, this Pandora's box twist, no one could have seen coming. How do you feel right now?
Honestly, I feel like I want to cry.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry, Pilo, but the good news is we'll see you back here on finale night when you help crown the winner of Webkinz Big Brother. Thank you, Pilo.
See you, Sally.
With Blueberry back in the house, will he be welcomed back with open arms, or will he become a target?
Going into nominations, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I figured out who I think deserves to be here the most.
You know, coming back into the house, I'm really gonna try to not make waves.
With my husband Oscar in power, I am just hoping that he does not nominate Cecilia, because I still have not informed him about my secret alliance with her.
This is the nomination ceremony. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 Webkinz for eviction. In my nomination block are the slips of the house guests I am nominating for eviction. I will pull each slip to lock in my nomination, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is... The second house guest I have nominated is... I have nominated you, Pete, and you, Blueberry, for eviction. Blueberry, you are my target for this week. I just don't think it's fair that you get evicted night 1 and get to come back all doodly-doo in the final 5. Pete, I have nominated you by association. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Well, Long Neck, I'm glad we're safe this week.
As am I. It is imperative that we keep the target on Blueberry.
I agree. I think our best bet is for one of us to win the Vita, and then be sure we don't use it.
Correct. And I don't want Oscar ending up nominating you because I still haven't told him about our alliance.
Me either.
Well, fabulous chicken casserole zucchinis for life.
Fabulous chicken casserole zucchinis for life.
Hey Pete, what did you want to talk about?
Well, now that Blueberry's back in the house, we can have him back in the alliance. I don't want Blueberry back in this alliance. I didn't want him here in the first place. He could be a great asset, and now that we don't have Pilo anymore, we really need an extra number. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I don't want Blueberry in here.
But it's called the Terrific 3 for a reason, you know?
Well, Pete, we changed the Fabulous 4 to the Terrific 3, so we can change the Terrific 3 to the Terrific 2.
Are you telling me that you've never wanted Blueberry in this alliance?
Nope.
Cecilia, I can't believe it.
I'm sorry, Pete. I just don't know about him.
Cecilia, this whole alliance has been built on lies.
Oh, but Pete, look how
Cecilia,
far.
I don't want to hear it. If there's no Blueberry, there's no Pete. Goodbye.
Well, now that I'm not with Pete anymore, it's okay because I still have Longneck.
Let's join the house guests for the Power of Veto competition. House guests, it's now time for the Power of Veto competition. The winner of the Power of Veto will have the power to remove one of the nominees from the block if they choose. This will be a true or false competition, and here's how it will work. I will ask a true or false question, and then you will either step up to indicate that you think that it is true, and then down if you think it is false. But be careful, because the first time that you get an answer incorrect, you will immediately be eliminated. The last Webkinz standing will win the Power of Veto. Let's begin. True or false? Bo was the second house guest to go home this year. The correct answer was false. Longneck, Blueberry, sorry, but you're eliminated. True or false? The first head of household of the season was Longneck. The first head of household was Penelope, which indeed makes the answer false. You all got it right, you all move on. True or false? The first duo nominated was Cecilia and Brenda. True or false? The correct answer was true, meaning sorry Pete, you're eliminated. True or false? Pilo came in second place in the nighty-night competition. The correct answer is true, which means congratulations, Oscar! You have won the Power of Veto! Wow, man, this is crazy. I can't believe that I'm back in the house. We're together again. I mean, it's awesome.
You're right, dude. I'm very excited, except we are on the block.
Ah, block schmuck. I've done it plenty of times. Well, once. Twice, if you count this one.
Yeah, and you went home.
Right. Well, what do we need to do then, man?
Well, I think one of us needs to talk to Oscar.
Yeah, try to get him to use the veto.
Glad to have you back, Blueberry.
Glad to be here. Hey, Oscar, so, I'm back in the house thanks to you opening that silly Pandora's box, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad to see you again, Blueberry.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I want to stay in this game, so if you want me to stay too, I suggest you use the veto on me.
Well, that's an interesting proposal there, Blueberry. I really don't think Blueberry knows how to strategize in this game because he was only here for one episode. Well, Blueberry, I did make it clear that you are my target.
Yeah, but I don't have to be. I mean, I don't have to be, right?
Well, I guess the target is up to me, but it's also up to the house and who they want out.
Right. Well, nice talking with you.
Okay.
See ya.
I feel pretty confident that I'm not going to go home this week. However, I'm feeling pretty worried for Blueberry, so I'm really hoping Oscar used the veto. I'm pretty under the radar this week, so I don't think I'll be put up.
This is the veto ceremony. I, Oscar, have nominated you, Blueberry, and you, Pete, for eviction this week. But I have the power to veto one of my nominations. Before I make my decision, I would like to give each of you a chance to plead your case as to why I should use the veto on you. Blueberry?
Well, you know, guys, I do think that even though you're saying that because I got evicted first episode, that should be a reason I shouldn't be here, I think that it's even more of a reason for me to have another chance. I mean, you all just kind of targeted me, and I just think that it was important that I stay here tonight.
Very well. Pete?
You know, I think that you should use the veto on me because I've been here for a long time, since day one, and I was not evicted.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you both. And with that, I have decided not to use the power of veto. This veto meeting is adjourned. So I chose not to use the veto, and that was for a couple of reasons. I want to minimize the amount of blood on my flippers, and I also just want to get Blueberry out, and I'm pretty sure the house will follow suit with that.
All right, Cecilia, we officially made it to the final four.
I'm so happy we aligned together.
I just want to touch base with you and make sure you're thinking what I'm thinking. Do you want to get Blueberry out?
Well, that's what I was thinking too, what with him just showing up in the final five like this. But if you think about it, Pete is a bigger threat. He's been here since night one. He has the experience and the strategy.
And it is true that if we keep Blueberry in the house, people will want to go after him again next week.
Well, we have some thinking to do.
For sure. Hey, Oscar, I just wanted to chat with you.
Sure. Well, I was just thinking we could get Blueberry out.
I told you, Oscar, I will not discuss strategy. We may be husband and wife, but that does not mean that we get to work together anymore. I have made my stance clear on that.
But I'm all you have. I'm really all you can talk game with.
No, I have I have myself.
Oh, well, please vote Blueberry out, Longneck. Thanks.
Blueberry or Pete? Which will the house send home tonight? Let's find out. House guests, it's now time for the live vote and eviction. Blueberry, Pete, in just moments your housemates will cast their votes to evict one of you. But before they do, you each have one final chance to sway their votes with one brief statement. Blueberry, you're up first. Well, guys, I think I've made it pretty clear, and at this point, if you didn't listen to me, you're not going to listen to me now. But all I wanted to say is, just keep me in the game. I deserve this. And even though Pete has been in the game longer than me, I really think that is all the more reason to spread the love. Thank you, Blueberry. Pete, you're up.
Well, everyone, he says he deserves it, and that is true. But I think I deserve it too. Maybe even more in some eyes. Because I earned my way here. He fought in one competition and came. In Blueberry, I love you, man, but I think I deserve this more.
Thank you, Pete. It's now time for the votes to be cast. The two nominees are not allowed to vote. Oscar, as the current head of household, you will only vote in the event of a tie. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your votes to evict. And Cecilia, you're up first tonight. Please enter the diary room. Cecilia expressed the idea to get rid of Pete tonight in order to keep people going after Blueberry. Does she still feel the same? Hello, Cecilia.
Hey.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Blueberry.
Thank you. So, does Longneck agree that it's time for Blueberry to go home once again? Or will she send the decision to Oscar? Hello, Longneck. Hey, please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Blueberry.
Thank you, Longneck. All the votes are in. Let's give the news to the house guests. House guests! All the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather his belongings, and walk up to the island. By a vote of 2-0, Blueberry, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house. Hello, Blueberry! Hey, Sally, we meet again. Wow, well, what a wild ride it has been. You came back in the house for a second shot at it all, and you just lost it immediately, just like the first time. How does it feel? Well, you know, like I said the first night, I'm just a big threat, and people wanted to get me out because of that. All right, well, thank you, Blueberry. We'll see you back here on finale night when you help crown the winner of Webkinz Big Brother. Thank you, Blueberry. Thanks.
Well,
I'm glad to see him go.
What a wild night it has been in the Webkinz Big Brother house. Join us next episode to see who makes it to the final 3. From outside the Webkinz Big Brother house, I'm Sally. Good night.